Good evening, friends and family. Hi, it's Teal. Yeah, it's been a while. I just looked at it. I haven't done one of these in a month. That's horrible. Wow. And the irony in that is the only reason why I'm even doing this is because somebody actually said to me, hey, where are your blogs at? I haven't seen one in a while. I've been looking forward to it, which was surprising because I didn't think anybody really watched these. But I digress. So, I'm pretty sure some of you are probably wondering what's been going on as it relates to life, fitness, and all that great shit. All right. If you're of any real importance, and I'm sorry how that sounds, but deal with it. You already know the results came out, and yes, after what feels like forever, I finally made rank. I should be excited and like through the moon or through the roof, but I just feel like, okay, now I have no excuse to be lazy anymore, and I know that sounds horrible, but now it's like, all right, you made rank, which was a big factor for a lot of different things you wanted to do, so now you have to do something with it. So yeah, of course, I gotta kick it into gear because now I have no real excuse not to. As it relates to bodybuilding and fitness, now a lot of things have happened in the last month. I was having a lot of issues making weight. Like I couldn't break 190 pounds for some ungodly reason. So finally I started talking to my trainer, Scott. Like really started talking to him because I hadn't talked to him. I'd really been spacing it out just because I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to find myself emailing him every day, all day. But in reality, it's what I got to do because I don't live in Arizona anymore, and he still does live there. And I'm not about to get rid of him because he's just a phenomenal trainer, and I actually have a good rapport with him, which is something that I think every competitor who has a trainer looks for. And when you have it, you just don't want to let it go. So I actually started emailing him and really telling him what was going on. I had been no carbing it for a good chunk of the last few months, and it would just be really bad. Like I'd be good for a few days and like literally eating nothing but meat and vegetables and my protein supplements, and then come like by Thursday or Friday, I would just go crazy because I'd need something carby-ish, or well, you know what I mean. I'd need a carb, and I'd end up just doing like going overboard with it. And so Scott told me, he's like, from now on, I want you eating 25 grams at breakfast and another 25 after you work out from now on. Believe it or not, I literally did that, and 2 days later, it seemed like I dropped almost 4 pounds. I don't know if it was from him telling me to carb it up or the fact that I had started jogging for my cardio, because OS2 Norville said it best. You have a love-hate relationship with jogging. You hate it with a passion, but you can't help but love the results that you get from it. Because when I jog, I feel like I look tighter and I get leaner faster. The elliptical, I don't know, it just kind of feels like I'm going through the motions. The bike, my ass always gets numb on that damn seat. But get me running around a track, I might bitch and I might moan for about the first week or two. But eventually I get to the point where I can get on a treadmill for 45 minutes and it doesn't faze me, which is what I've been doing. I've also been jogging Lake Miramar every Sunday. If you know anything about San Diego, Lake Miramar is a reservoir we have out in like about 20 minutes from base, and the entire trail around it is 5 miles. And I've jogged that twice already. It's getting to a point where it actually feels good to jog, believe it or not. I'm not saying I like jogging yet, but it feels better when I do the jogging as opposed to just doing the elliptical. So I feel like I'm finally losing weight. But because of all the stuff that I was struggling with when it came to my weight, I was talking to Scott and I just said maybe just for the sake of the first show or two, I should just do physique, because in the physique category, your weight really isn't a concern. It's just about, it truly is how you look. They just care about, do you have a certain level of musculature versus are you super shredded and vascular? Because you don't want to be too muscled, you don't want to be too soft. You almost want to look just very athletic. It's the best way I can describe it. So Scott said it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to do that, just to kind of get my feet wet and still really get to a point where I want to be as it relates to bodybuilding and fitness and whatnot. I'm still excited though, I'm not gonna lie. As I was saying earlier, first show, actually no, I didn't say that, I'm sorry. First show is on June 9th at the Scottish Rite Center here in San Diego, California. It's actually called the Armed Forces Bodybuilding Figure Fitness and Physique Championships, I think. It's in conjunction with the Southern California Bodybuilding Figure Fitness and Physique Championships. It's two separate shows, but they're done on the same day, basically one right after the next. According to the production folks at John Lindsay, who puts on the show, and pretty much every major show in Southern California, and I even think in parts of Northern California. The Armed Forces show usually doesn't have a huge amount of competitors, but the SoCal Bodybuilding does, so it gives me a chance to actually do a show, get a look at what a California show is going to be like. I'm not going to lie, I want to see how professional it's going to be, how organized it's going to be, how quick it gets over with, because sometimes the shows can go insanely late. I remember one show in Arizona, I honestly think we were there till midnight, because it just kept going on and on and on and on and on. So I'm just going to basically take the opportunity to observe what's going on as it relates to a bodybuilding show. But again, 2-week mark out. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I still need to go buy some board shorts because the ones I have are too damn big. And I don't know. I'm just kind of coasting right now. I mean, I should be bouncing off the walls because of making rank, but now it's kind of like, all right, you made rank. Now move your ass, dumbass. That's pretty much what it is. It's like, you made rank, now move your ass. But a lot of us made rank, so it's kind of nice. But we're going to see what that means for the coming month. And let's see. That's about it. Nothing big going on. Well, I take that back. My cousin is going to be going to Afghanistan soon, so we're all a little nervous about that. Or I don't know if she's going to Afghanistan. I know she's going to the Middle East. She's at some city that's supposed to be right next to Saudi Arabia, so she's not going to be completely like closed off from the world, but nonetheless, she's going over there, so we're all nervous, and she's going to be gone for 9 months at least. So, of course, everyone's a little on edge, but we're proud of her regardless. And it is Memorial Day, so I'm proud of any and all veterans from the U.S. military right now. I feel weird saying I am one, but I haven't really done anything big with it. And if you're wondering what this is, it's not a booger, it's a healing cold sore. Yes, a cold sore. Go ahead and formulate whatever nasty thoughts you want to, I don't care. With that, alright, so I gave you an update, now you know what's going on. You've been kept abreast. I'm going to try to take pictures of the show, but don't hold your breath, don't count on it. But I will try to do a blog right before and another one right after. Again, don't count on it, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.